Rings of Power Season 2, Episode 6. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. This is bad. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's the worst part of the show. I don't know if it's the wannabe Gandalf and Tom Bombadil storyline and dialogue. It is horrible. Oh my gosh. There's some that lived that should have died, or some that died that should have. Stop it with the fan service callbacks to Lord of the Rings. Look, this is the prequel. This is the prequel, man. Come on, dog. Like, boy, you're taking all Gandalf wisdom. Like, Gandalf is not a poop butt. Y'all don't know what that is. Gandalf is not. He Himothy. Gandalf is one of them's. He's one of them. He's a Maiar. Now he's not greater than Tom Bombadil, because Tom Bombadil, some people think he's supposed to be like not the god of this universe, but kind of like a fill-in for Tolkien. You know what I'm saying? Like his Stan Lee. You know what I'm talking about? Like one above all type thing. But like Tom Bombadil is Tom Bombadil, but like, damn, did Gandalf come up with anything original, or did Tom Bombadil say all this slow, dumb stuff to him to have him see it? And it's just not catchy. It's not catching on. It don't land right. It don't hit right. I hate it. I really do. I hate it. I hate the Stores and the Harfoots too, but I don't even hate them as much as I'm hating Tom Bombadil and supposedly Gandalf and his whole Dark Wizard storyline. I hate it. The Second Age. I told you I've already accepted that they just bought the rights to use the names to these things. Like, they created their own story. This is their own story. It's unique to them. But outside of that, even if I just tried to enjoy it for that, even if I just tried to enjoy it as like just this Middle Earth show, this sci-fi, this high fantasy show, like, I can't. The writing is bad. The story, the pacing, the story sucks. It stink. And I'm mad. Listen, I'm one of those brothers that put all my brother friends, my other friends too, onto a lot of fantasy shows, a lot of sci-fi shows. Like, I put them on all the cool stuff before they know it's cool. Like, I was the one that got everybody into True Blood before the hood wasn't on True Blood. I got them on True Blood. I got them on Game of Thrones. I did that. Spartacus Bloodless. I did that. And I love Lord of the Rings. I love Game of Thrones so much, but I try to tell people, like, Lord of the Rings is dope. Like, Lord of the Rings is better than Game of Thrones to me. To me, when you got all the extra works, like, it goes deep. And it got a lot of tragedy and a lot of... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just upset. Like, I hate it, man. How you mess this up? How did you do it? I hate the way Tom Bombadil looks. I hate the way he speaks. I hate that he has this outfit on in the middle of the desert. I hate it. I hate the storyline of Gandalf having to go find his staff out here in the desert with these random trees. The hell? Get out my face. Get out my face with it. That's how I felt when they was with the dwarves and, you know, gosh. They make Durin look like a chump, a sucker. He looks like a P word that ends with an ussy. That's what Durin looked like. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Prince Durin. And his father, like the whole... Like, and I know the rings affected the dwarves, and it says they're stubborn, so they was able to fight it off. It just made them crave gold and stuff like. So I guess you kind of see in that storyline a bit, but it's really giving me Two Towers, King of Rohan. It's really I don't know why they have this incessant need to do these callbacks to the trilogy. Like, gosh, it could be his own story. We know the rings set up. The rings are supposed to set up what happens in the trilogy. This is like the trilogy is set up what's happening here, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that Prince Durin's wife is such this strong-headed woman that's, oh, we'll go against the king because he's not your dad. He's a pig-headed. He's leading with the... And then she sat there and she sung and made some bats come, and I hate it. Just standing there, just... Oh, I hate... Who told you that was gonna be dope? Who told you it was gonna be cool? It's not. It's not. I hate it. Get her out of my face. Get her going. I don't want to see her ever again. I don't want to see Prince Durin ever again, because this ain't Prince Durin. Like, the dwarves and all the Durins are supposed to be famous for being these stubborn, hot-headed, you know what I'm saying, people. They're great up under the mountain and dealing with the rocks and stuff like that, but they're fierce warriors and fight. Like, I don't see none of that. Like, this nigga's a chump, a sucker, I don't like it, man. Sauron is doing Sauron. I can't really just say I completely hate what they're doing with Sauron, even though I don't like it. I can't say I completely hate it. Because Sauron is that's not really the part I hate. I hate what's going on in Numenor. It don't really make any sense to me. I guess they're making their own story, but the whole storyline with Elendil's daughter betraying him and bro, I'm not stupid. I hope y'all followed along with me. Like, we not stupid, bruh. Like, these are trilogy callbacks, and this ain't even a trilogy callback. I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is Ned and Sansa Stark. That's what it is. They copied this from Ned and Sansa Stark. God damn. That's Game of Thrones, man. God, please just bow down to your knee and say, that's Ned and Sansa Stark storyline from Game of Thrones season 1. Where's Elendil's other son? Where's Anarion? Where's Isildur? Like, this is one of my other major gripes that I got. Like, Isildur and Anarion are supposed to be great warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, when everything fall apart and they wind up making Gondor and Arnor there too, like the kingdom is split up, but Elendil is the High King, that's the father. You know, I don't see the great warrior in Elendil. We haven't seen Anarion at all. I guess the daughter is the replacement for Anarion. I don't remember if Elendil had a daughter too. I don't know if he had 2 sons and a daughter or what, but like, where's Anarion? And the faithful, like, where are all the faithful? Right now, we just got Elendil and we got the blind queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, gosh, the sea is always right. Numenor, the storyline is stupid, man. Al-Farazan, you setting up a great villain, or for him to be the next great villain, and it's like, I don't know, man. The story's just falling flat. Like, it's cheesy. Like, OMG, like I'm upset. Like, episode 6 might be the worst episode of all of them this season. I know I said last episode wasn't that bad, and it was probably because I didn't have to see the Harfoots or the Stores or Gandalf or Tom Bombadil. God. Galadriel was horrible in this episode. Oh my God. Listen. Okay, listen. I made a video and I told you guys Galadriel wasn't a big part of the Second Age. Like, she was a part, but she's not who the story should be focused on. I said this, but things about Galadriel. Galadriel is one of the most powerful elves left in Middle Earth. That is still her. Galadriel is famed for her beauty and for her presence and her abilities and her ring. You know what I'm saying? Which grants her, you know, extra abilities over like the plant life and growth and stuff like that. Like, Galadriel is, like they said in Lord of the Rings, like, they think she's a witch. This, like, she's special. She brings that type of presence. She has so for her to be here with this Uruk, or whatever he's supposed to be, and he just gets one over on her. He gets her to tell all of the elf secrets, you know what I'm saying? And unbeknownst to her, it's this massive orc army that she didn't know was right here, because she didn't hear them, didn't see them, didn't sense them with the elf senses. They got the keen eyesight, didn't know none of this. And she just done gave up everything. She done gave it up. She gave the whole story up to this Uruk, who's about to go and sack Eredor and then get the rings from the elves and do whatever he's... The writing is horrible. Like, Galadriel, even you set her up to be this super heroine to usurp the men and make the men look bad because she's so powerful and strong. Then you make her look like a damn fool, a dummy, a god doggone dummy. Kind of like she was at the season at the end of season 1, but like even much more of a dummy this season. You made her look horrible. Like, that's not the Galadriel that I know. It's not the Galadriel I want. It's not, you know, just that whole thing, man. Like, oh my gosh, it's just bad, man. This show is just, oh my gosh, this is a bastardized version of Tolkien. This is LARPing. We are watching LARPing on the screen. That's what we're watching. It's LARPing. And it's LARPing from a bunch of Dungeon and Dragon fans who really don't care about Tolkien's work like that. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so much. It's just so much. For those of y'all who like it, man, listen, I want to do a study with y'all. I think y'all the type of people that'll probably join the cult. Yeah, y'all will join the cult. Y'all would be David Koresh or whatever. Like y'all would do something like that, because you have to be that gullible And that, oh my gosh, that's susceptible to bull crap for you to enjoy this show. Like, this is trash, big trash, boo-boo trash. And I'm pissed off. Junior.